G'day legends, it's Kurt here from Ongoing Adventures. Now in a previous video, I released this new girl to you, the Isuzu D-Max blade, and today we have 4 mods going in. 4 simple mods, quick and easy installs. We got the Scrub Kings UHF mount for the pillar, that's one. We got the EVCX, very simple 5-minute job. We got the Grunt tailgate seal and OAD floor mats. Now these things are an absolute weapon. They're 3D designed, 3D printed and injection molded. So they're going to be a really good added extra, especially for what I do, especially for what I need. These things are meant to be an absolute treat. Anyway, let's get on with it. Let's get through to the install. Okay, to install the Scrub Kings bracket, you need 2 items. A plastic pick to get the covers off the OEM screws, either a socket or a Phillips head screwdriver. Either one doesn't matter. It's going to determine on your car and what you have. It's a very easy process. I know they have a fair few different sort of setups for it. So I think I've just got the one for the UHF. Then you can get one for the quad lock that mounts with it. And they supply the quad lock magnetic backing, mag charging case. And also you can get the dual, which is a quad lock and the UHF mount. I've opted just for the UHF only because I have a different place for my quad lock casing. Anyway, let's get into it. Right, for the install, it's pretty simple. All we do is take off these plastic brackets with your little plastic pick, pick them out. I've already pre-done it because it's a bit of a pain. And next thing we'll do, find the screwdriver, undo it. Okay, so out she's come. I'll just check this bracket. All right, everything seems pretty good. We'll get her in. Right, so now we've got the bracket on, we've just got the screws grabbed in there, right, we just tighten her up. Right, and just like that, the bracket in, it looks clean, it looks nice. Let's get the next part on. Right, we got the UHF and we got the mounting bracket. Let's move on and put the bracket on and get the UHF installed. Okay, so I've cleaned the surface, I've installed it. It looks really, really sleek, really, really nice. I'm pretty happy there. I know it's double-sided tape, but that's pretty strong on that system. So yeah, I'm really, really impressed and really pleased. Right, I think that was a very simple and easy mod and a good looking one at that. I think we're going to move on to the next install, which will be the EVCX throttle controller. Now, like most utes, we suffer from a bit of throttle lag. This is a 5-minute install and it's really quick and easy to do. So let's move on and do that one next. Okay, now we've finished up this Scrub Kings UHF mount. Very simple stuff that was. Now we're on to the EVCX throttle controller by Ultimate 9. Now, this is a very, very simple install. It'll only take you about 5 minutes. All you got to do is know what you're looking for. On the top of the throttle, you'll have a little plug. Pull that plug, find your male to female ends, in one, up the other, and off you go. Then run your extended lead, run that to where you feel as though you need to install the main unit itself. Now, it does have double-sided tape on the rear. You can double-sided tape anywhere you want to put it. I have personally ordered from Ultimate 9 directly is the magnetic backing for it, so all I can do is put it on, still have it plugged in, but if I want to take it away with me, I certainly can. And that's what I'm aiming to do. I didn't want it realistically in there permanently like I did in the Colorado. In the D-Max, I want to be able to take it off and on as I please. I will find a nice, clean install for the cord and figure out where I'm going to do it. Right, let's get into it. Right, so now we're down here and we'll have a look and see what's going on underneath. First things first, obviously you want to take the original connection off your throttle. It's as simple as pulling that off and you're done. That's it. Simple. Moving on, you'll then move and find your male and female connection for your throttle controller. And all you do is find it. Very simple. Plug in, listen for the click, and you're done. Then onto your actual throttle, find it, listen for the click, and you're done. And that's it. It's as simple as that. Now you just got to find where you want to actually install the unit itself. Wherever you feel like necessary. I'm not sure yet. I'm still going to work it out. So I'm not going to actually fully connect it until I can figure out what I want to do. I'm thinking somewhere along the lines of through this dash section just here. I'm maybe a bit impartial to maybe having it above the UHF aerial up here. It's already going to have a lead. I'll run it up and through the side dash, and she's up and easy spotted. But we'll just wait and see what's going to happen with that, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we've done the Scrub Kings bracket and we've done the EVC throttle controller by Ultimate 9. Now I think we move to these OAD floor mats. I think these things are going to look absolute treat. Anyway, let's go over and crack into it. All right, let's get these OAD floor mats in. These things are going to be an absolute treat in the ute. I think for the protection wise and all that sort of stuff, I think they're going to look absolute mint. So let's get these things open and we'll have a look at them, shall we? Alright, I've cleared a little bit of workbench space. Let's see what these things look like. Right, check these things out. How impressive is that? It's a big deep mat, big deep dish mat, and it looks really, really good. So let's get her in there and fit her. Well, very, very good. I'm very, very happy. It looks absolute treat. Let's get on to the rest of them and get them all in, shall we? Right, that's all the mats in. Damn, they look an absolute treat and I'm very happy with them. Well, I think we move on to the next project, which is the Grunt 4x4 tailgate seal kit. Right, it's going to be an easy project on that too, so let's get cracking into that. All right, let's get into the install of the Grunt 4x4 seal kit. It should be a pretty decent install, pretty simple one. We just got to do a bit of cleaning and yeah, we'll get it in. Now, I know it's not going to be 100% sealed. Nothing ever is 100% sealed, but it will prevent a fair bit of that dust and debris getting in through the back. So let's get into it. Let's crack it. There we go. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, actually, I think I've got to wait a couple of seconds. So we've got to wait 5 minutes. All right, so we've waited the 5 minutes. Let's move on to putting this on. All right, so I've got all the rubber down, fairly good. I'm pretty happy with it. I've now got to cut out through here to see where I can actually, so I can get this back on to the tailgate for the what's it lifts. Let's see how we go trying this. All right, so I've got one side done. I'm just going on to the other side now, and yeah, we're pretty much almost finished. Okay, well, that looks like it's about it. We are done. We end up cutting a little bit more than what needed to for the gas struts over here, but it actually looks pretty good and should seal pretty well. It was a bit difficult getting around these and getting a nice cut, but we've done what we could do. It seems like it's sealing up pretty well with the dual lines in here, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, thank you for watching the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share because it does help us out and we are enjoying what we're doing right now. So please come along for the ride of the next video. We have plenty coming up. So stay tuned and keep on cracking. Thanks, guys. G'day, legends. Welcome back to Ongoing Adventures. Now today I've got... I'm overthinking it, you dumb Really simple install. Now, if you're most... saying install way too many times. Which is the Grunt. Definitely a treat to the... coming along and anything you guys like. Anyway, so we've had a productive day.
Come check me out, ye.